that way.
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, he was. Hey, we saw Cooper Rush, guys. All he does is win. Redemption for CeeDee Lamb, too. More on that coming your way. Marcus Spears, Ryan Clark, Dan Orlovsky here. Later, Dan is going to show you why it appears Derek Carr is avoiding Devontae Adams. Got to get that one fixed. Yeah,
like
back to last night.
Like I do you.
What? He brushes his teeth. What you talking about?
What's wrong
Dan,
with y'all?
you may not, though. The Cowboys facing the Giants on Monday Night Football. Under 5 minutes left.
On the ground.
Watch out when he's coming your way. Under 6 left in the third quarter. Game tied at 6. Giants and the Cowboys 36. Saquon Barkley was on fire, RC.
This is what you love to see. He was bottled up much earlier in the game. This is a huge play. He gets a crease, and you see that speed that made him a star in his rookie season.
Giants go up 13-6 after that one, and then the Cowboys offense would respond. 3 minutes left in the third quarter, Dan.
Really good play action design. They leaked the tight end from the edge of the formation out on the wheel route, and then Zeke kind of snips the end zone right there, runs through a couple tackles. Really good finish by 21.
Amazing what you can do out the I formation on the goal line.
Look at that. Under 10 minutes left to play. Same score. Cowboys 1st and 10 from the Giants 27. Rush connecting to Lamb, and that time he makes it happen, Dan.
That's going to be a touchscreen Tuesday special.
Let's go. RC and Dan. All right, Rush throwing to the back of the end zone there, and then Jerry Jones was able to talk this morning about both of his quarterbacks as the Cowboys win a divisional battle.
Bet he did.
Well, let me say this. He's certainly playing as well as anybody could have expected. Has got the makeup for a top quarterback, and I underline the word makeup for a top quarterback. For Dak, as far as his ability to potentially function in a couple of weeks or a week or 10 days or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I don't think you could ask for a better result. The type of injury it is, he'll be able to play within a week or two. I think his progress is nothing short of amazing.
You know, for context, Jerry was creating a little drama last week in the lead up to this game, talking about, maybe they're going to just stick with Cooper Rush and have a quarterback controversy. What's funny over there?
I'm just waiting on my brother to talk the way he looked.
RC, did we underestimate Cooper Rush's impact on this offense?
I'm so tired of dang Jerry Jones, y'all. Jerry Jones going to say that man got the makeup of a top quarterback.
Emphasis on makeup.
Listen, it's a lot of people that walk into this makeup room over here, and when they come out, they look amazing, and they ain't look that way when they walked in.
You guys
but the
are
thing
all
is,
wearing
it don't
makeup.
change who they are.
Yeah.
Listen, we know who Cooper Rush is, and this is not taking anything away from Cooper Rush, because what he's done is perform in the most critical moments of the game.
Yeah.
You look to run the ball as well. Is Cooper Rush doing his job? Absolutely. Because you know what his job is? Don't lose it, and every now and then, help us win it. But let's not act like this dude is saying that he's going to go get paid like Scott Mitchell did by the Detroit Lions years and years ago before Dan ran out of the back of the end zone.
Detroit make a lot of bad decisions about quarterbacks.
Man, come on. Go ahead, Dan.
All right. It's fair to say, though, listen, Cooper Rush is not better than Dak Prescott individually, but the Cowboys with Dak Prescott are better because of Cooper Rush. I think a lot of times early on in the season, offenses are trying to figure out who are we and who can we be. And through these past 2 weeks, who are we is more than Dak Prescott offensively. That's what they figured out, is they are more than just Dak. And who can we be? Somebody who runs their offense through what right now is the best run-blocking offensive line in the league. That's what the number and statistics say, that this Dallas Cowboy offense and their line.
Or when you got Tom Brady, and I'm not comparing Dak to those guys.
What you mean.
You sometimes fold up your call sheet and be like, hey, man, go do your thing.
We'll be okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's what you're saying, right?
And we see, but we see with all the, listen, I don't think Dak is Justin Herbert, but we see that in L.A. Justin will make it right. We see it in Kansas City with Patrick. And what I'm saying is the things that you can learn when your best player, Dak Prescott's not there, is, well, maybe we don't have to be so dependent on Dak Prescott. Maybe our offensive line is better because when you learn that, or when you get run plays, those offensive linemen want to push other humans, so pass blocking is easier. That's all I'm saying.
And maybe the players say, we don't have Dak, we got to get through until he gets back. Maybe they want to play a little bit better or realize a little bit more of the onus is on them. Marcy mentioned some of the defense. Let's get to that. The Dallas Cowboys sacked Daniel Jones 5 times, 3 of those coming from DeMarcus Lawrence. You saw one of them in the highlight. The Cowboys recorded 24 pressures, the most by any team in a game this season. Any team in a game this season, Swagoo. For the season as a whole, Dallas leads the NFL in sacks and total pressures. How'd they get all that pressure, though? No.
Guess what, y'all?
Get over
Wait, you going to the board?
He's doing it.
Touchscreen
Be careful over there.
Tuesday.
Shout out to my
Judy.
man Usher. Watch this. Watch this. Let go, let go.
Judy.
Pull me up. Listen, I'm going to a touchscreen because I'm inspired by Dan Orlovsky when I
Judy.
see something I love. Him and RC on Tuesday, Touchscreen Tuesday. Let me get mine going. First of all, I want you guys to do this. I want you to count the Giants from center over. 1, 2, 3, 4 in pass protection.
Okay.
Dan, watch me highlight, magnified. They call this tight end right here
Yeah.
an overhang.
Yep.
This is an overhang guy right here on the end of the line of scrimmage. You
Yeah.
know why? Because DeMarcus Lawrence has been whooping Evan Neal all game long. So we're going to put a tight end here
Okay.
to make sure he helps.
All right.
The beauty of Dan Quinn.
I like
all right,
that.
let's
That's
go
smart.
here. Dan Quinn, what you going to do? First, I want you guys to understand what is happening with these two defensive linemen. This is called a TE game. That means tackle first,
Okay.
in, come around.
Okay.
I want you to see protection. Over here, this back, I'm a circle. I ain't as good as Dan. This back, usually protection slides away from the running back.
Right.
That's what we're taught as defenders. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 guys that only seem to be protecting 2 guys over here. DeMarcus Lawrence impact. Let me cut this off. I'm going to run the tape. Boom. Here's what I want y'all to see. Let me take it back for just a second. I want y'all to, I'm going to highlight this guy right here. Remember I told y'all about this overhang guy right here?
Yes, sir.
This was the guy that they brought to be responsible for DeMarcus Lawrence.
He ain't doing
DeMarcus
nothing.
Lawrence is gone, okay? What should I do, coach? I don't know what the hell you should do. You should find somebody coming off the edge. Dan Quinn says, yes, I got him. This guy right here is Donovan Wilson. Donovan Wilson came off an edge pressure safety blitz because this tight end and the coaching staff of the New York Giants knew that DeMarcus Lawrence had been whooping this rookie tackle in Evan Neal. He brings the guy off the edge. Daniel Jones never recognizes it. I'm going to use my guy based off the information I've gained throughout the game and understand that the Giants are never going to expect it with the overhang. I'm going to bring a safety off the corner and get Daniel Jones.
Yeah. Yeah.
How'd I do, y'all?
That
You
was
did
excellent.
legit. I'm not even doing that for TV. That was good.
Excellent. I didn't
really
learn
good.
something, my dog.
Exactly. I
Yes,
just
sir.
learned something.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Go ahead, Dan. What'd you think?
The touchscreen was great. And I love the fact that you said, like, use DeMarcus. You saw the tight end, right? The tight end was like, where do I go?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, I'm too late. I think the challenge offensively, if you're an offensive person playing against this defense, number one, do we have the people who could block everybody in their front? Oftentimes, it's like, do we have the person to block 99 for the Rams?
Yeah.
Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
We got to block Micah Parsons. You got to block Lawrence, and you really got to block
Armstrong.
Fowler a little bit too,
Dante
and
Fowler
Armstrong.
and Armstrong,
So
yeah.
do we have enough? And then, candidly, we got to have a number 2 receiver whoop somebody outside or opposite Trayvon Diggs. Because I don't feel great with that rush throwing towards Trayvon a ton, but he's going to be on my number 1 more often than not. I got to have a really good number 2.
All right, guys, some bad news on the Giants side of things as injuries just seem to be happening across the board. Head coach Brian Dable said today that wide receiver Sterling Shepard tore his ACL out for the season. Let's get to some more injuries. We check in on other situations around the NFL as you see it there. We start with